For the first time in 6 weeks, we can report the government is open. President Trump last night signed a bill to fund the government through the end of January. Paychecks will start going out to federal employees starting Saturday. Food aid recipients are also expected to get their full benefits in the coming days. The bill does not extend Affordable Care Act subsidies. Republicans in Congress said they would only negotiate health care when the government is open. Here's what the president said about that last night.
So I'm always willing to work with anyone, including the other party. We'll work on something having to do with health care. We can do a lot better. We can do great.
CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small joins us now from Capitol Hill. So, Taurean, those Affordable Care Act subsidies that many Democrats were holding out for expire later this year. What happens next on that issue?
Well, Lindsay, we know Leader Thune has promised to those centrist Democrats who joined with them in getting that continuing resolution over the finish line to bring it to the Senate floor for a vote within the next couple of weeks, sometime in December. But there's no guarantee that there will be consensus among the Republican conference to actually pass that bill out of the chamber, which is why we saw such disappointment from other Democratic senators about this deal. As it relates to the House, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffrey says he's looking to go forward with his own discharge petition. It requires about 218 signatures to force a vote on expanding those subsidies for 3 years. The likelihood of that actually going forward and him getting the necessary amount of signatures is unlikely again, Lindsay.
On Tuesday, we asked you about Senate Republicans adding a last-minute provision in the funding bill that lets them sue the Justice Department over the January 6th investigation. Speaker Johnson wasn't happy about that. Let's watch.
I'm just be honest. I'm very transparent with you all. I was very angry about it. I was. And a lot of my members called me and said, did you know about it? We had no idea. That was dropped in at the last minute. And I did not appreciate that, nor did most of the House members.
What does that provision mean, and why is Speaker Johnson mad about it?
Yeah, that provision relates to January 6th. A handful of Republicans were tapped. Their information, their phone records were seized by the FBI during that investigation. A lot of them upset by that because they unknowingly were used in that investigation, even though they weren't the targets of it. So this provision would allow them to sue for about $500,000 the Department of Justice in damages. This is something that was not a part of this clean continuing resolution, which is why it's angering Mike Johnson. But Leader Thune reportedly had a pretty vested stake in this, which is why we saw it pass secretly out of the Senate. But again, the House is looking to repeal that in a standalone vote at some time in the near future, Lindsay.
Taurean Small, thank you.